Welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I am from Makeup for Unicorns, and today's video is going to be about my current skincare routine. So if this is something you would like to see, then please keep on watching. So as you can see, I have zero makeup on. It's actually the morning, but I'm going to show you my skincare routine I do every single night. The first thing I would do is use a cleanser. I'm currently using the L'Oreal Pure Clay Cleanser. This is the purifying and mattifying one. They have 3 different ones. And the claims on this cleanser are it purifies your skin of dirt, oil, and pollution. Skin feels clean, fresh, and smooth. Skin looks instantly purified with a matte finish. And it improves the skin's overall appearance. Skin looks beautiful and feels refreshed. I've been using this cleanser for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I was looking for a cleanser that would remove my makeup as well as clean my face, because the last cleanser I was using was the First Aid Beauty one, and that one is close to $40, which I find to be a little bit pricey for a cleanser. And I just kind of wanted to find a good drugstore cleanser that would kind of do the same things that the First Aid one was doing, which was cleansing my face as well as removing my makeup at the same time. I don't like to do that extra step of like a face wipe or like an oil before cleaning my face. So I like to get it all done at once because I have so many other skincare products that need to be applied after, and it just speeds the process up. And this actually works really well at removing makeup at the same time. So first step I'm gonna go do is clean my face. So I just do this in the sink. You're supposed to add some water into your hand and it kind of mousses up. It says it does this, but I haven't noticed that it does this. So I'm gonna go wash my face with this and I'll be right back. So I'm back and my face is freshly cleansed. I just wanted to mention that throughout this video, you're probably going to see my skin just get a little bit red. And that's just because every time I cleanse it or put any kind of products on it, like you've probably seen throughout my videos, when I put my primer on, my face kind of turns red. If I start rubbing my skin, it's just gonna get like flushed. And that's just sensitivity, I guess you could say. But don't worry, I'm not allergic to anything, it's just my skin. So after I cleanse my face, I like to use a makeup remover for my eyes, just in case my cleanser missed some of my eye makeup, because I do find it hard to get like eyeliner from the waterline off. Can be difficult. So if there is any traces left, or sometimes like eyelash glue just won't come off very well, I'll just go in with the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. This one is really good. It's great for if your eyes are a little bit sensitive to makeup removers as well. It doesn't burn or sting or anything like that. It removes it pretty good. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever used. So that would be the next step. Since I have zero makeup on, I'm just not going to do this step, but I'm just going to tell you about it. So after that, I would tone my face, and the toner I'm currently using is the Thayers, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but this is the Witch Hazel Aloe Vera formula toner, rose petal and rose petal. I think there's a couple of them. It claims to soften your skin and give it a naturally healthy glow. It helps to tighten pores and to smooth and beautify skin without drying, which is very true. This does not dry my skin out at all, and it does make my skin feel very smooth after. It's alcohol-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, gluten-free, undistilled witch hazel, rosewater cleanses and tones. And you can apply this with just like a cotton pad, but what I like to do is just use a spray bottle. This is just an old Lush bottle that I have, and I just filled this in a spray bottle. I find this to be the fastest and easiest way to apply this, and it feels so good. So I just spray it on. And it smells so good, like roses. So you're probably gonna see my skin flare up just a tiny bit. So I just let that kind of sink into my skin. And once the toner is all sunk into my skin, I'm going to go in and apply my Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting BHA liquid. I talked about this in my last favorites video. This is a exfoliant, And it creates radiant, even-toned skin, reduces redness and builds collagen, unclogs and diminishes enlarged pores. And this I would just go in and apply with a cotton pad. And I have to say, since using this product, my pores have definitely gotten smaller. On my nose, my sebaceous filaments, which I thought were blackheads like all my life, but they're actually pores. They are definitely disappearing, and I've never found anything that worked for me that would do something like this. So this is probably my favorite skincare product of all time. So I just put this onto a cotton pad. I'm concentrated mostly on these spots I'm trying to improve, such as my nose and where I'm more porous, which is like around my cheeks. You're really gonna see my face turn red. And then my forehead. I like to work it all over my face, but those are kind of the areas that I would concentrate on the most. And it's crazy because even after you've cleansed like crazy, toned like crazy, even if you take a makeup wipe to your face and like go in after you've cleansed, there's still stuff on this. Like, I can go in a second time and there'll still be stuff in this. Like, it unclogs the pores. And this is a face that was washed last night and slept in, and now it's the morning. So I've had zero makeup on my face and it's still unclogging the pores. This stuff is magic. So I usually let this sit and like fully absorb for probably about like 10 minutes or so before I go in with my next item. So the next thing I would do is apply my Ordinary Caffeine solution on my eyes. This is the 5% caffeine solution. It reduces the appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and of puffiness. And they say to use this morning and night, but I actually only use this at night because I find it doesn't sit very well under makeup. And that's just me, I think, because I don't find any products actually in general really sit well under makeup for me. Like, I don't usually use a moisturizer in the morning. I don't usually use any eye creams or serums or anything like that. I just tone my face and that's it, because when I do use those products, I find my makeup goes on like really bad, especially under my eyes. It gets like super cakey and just the makeup doesn't look right. So I completely avoid using products in the morning. I just go in with a drop of this. You just need the tiniest amount, just like tiny, tiny, tiny. One little drop. I always use this finger because it creates the less pressure. And I just put this all over my eyes, like even on my lids, all over. I have found since using this product, which I've been using it for 2 or 3 months now, my eyes have definitely gotten brighter underneath. Like, I don't notice like bags very often anymore, and I can see them in my past videos. So I definitely see that it is working. And it feels nice under the eyes too. So I like to alternate using the Ordinary Retinoid. This is the Retinoid 2%. I alternate using this and the Azaliac acid suspension. So one night I'll use this, and then the other night I'll use this. This one is great for brightening. It has really brightened up my face a lot, and I feel like it's really evened my skin tone out compared to what it used to be. It's smooth and creamy, but when you apply it, your face kind of goes matte. So I feel like I do need a moisturizer after I use this one. It's not drying or anything, I just kind of feel like it goes matte. And then the Advanced Retinoid. This has been great for like wrinkles and just texture, I find. My forehead wrinkles have definitely gone down. I feel like they're not as noticeable as they were before I started using this. Just like texture in general, I feel like my face has gotten a lot smoother since using this, and it's super affordable. Both of these products are very affordable. This was like $6, this was like $9, I think, somewhere around there, but they've both been really amazing for me. I've had really bad skin in the past, especially when I was in high school, My skin has always just been like not the greatest, but at this point in my life, this has been the best my skin has ever looked. And my period is actually coming up in a couple days, and usually my skin just goes crazy before that. And this is my skin right now, and my period's coming in like a couple days. And I feel like it's amazing. Like, I have a couple little small blemishes up there, but nothing compared to what would normally be happening right now. So I really blame it all on the skincare routine that I'm using. Let's just go ahead and apply the So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Azaliac. And you don't need very much product either. I just do a tiny little finger and just kind of apply it all over. And then I'll let that sink in for about 10-15 minutes again. I always like to let my skincare products really sink in and give them time to like work. I don't want to put something over top right away because then I feel like it all mixes together and then they can't do their jobs. And then the final step I would do is to moisturize. And this is the moisturizer I've been using lately. I always like to change up my moisturizers. I have combo skin and it's always changing. Sometimes I'm super oily, sometimes I'm super dry. When I first started using the BHA liquid, my skin got pretty dry from it. So I had to get a good moisturizer because she was dry. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer. It has SPF in it as well, and it's really nice. You don't need very much, like the tiniest amount, like that's probably good. And it just glides on very smoothly. It actually smells really good too. It reminds me of, I don't know if any of you have seen those, but those blue jelly feet air fresheners for your car. I used to have one with my first car, and the smell of it just reminds me of that foot with a touch of sunscreen, if that makes sense. So that would be the last step of my skincare routine. But I do want to mention I do mask every second day, and I like to change up my masks as well. Every time I finish a mask, I'll go and buy a different mask just to try. I love trying new products and I love trying new masks. If I hear of something or get a sample of something, I'm going to try. But my current mask right now is the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask. I found this mask because, you know, those like Facebook news things that goes around. They were talking about like best drugstore products, like skincare products and makeup and stuff like that. And this was actually on the list. And this has been around since the 1930s. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be good if it's still around and people are still raving about it. I went and researched and saw like tons of great reviews on it. So I was on a mission to find it, and apparently I don't think it's sold in Canada because I went to the Walmart website. .com has it, but .ca does not. And I also looked in Walmart, I looked in London Drugs, I looked in Shoppers, I looked in like every drugstore and couldn't find it. So I just ended up ordering it on Amazon, and it was only $10, which is pretty dang good, and it's actually really nice. It's for oily and acne prone skin. It says it absorbs excess oil, extracts impurities, and helps minimize the appearance of pores. And after use, skin is deeply cleaned with a fresh, oil-free feel and healthy looking complexion. You just apply it for, it says 5 to 10 minutes, but I usually like to I like all my masks to be on for like 20. That's just me. It does get dry, so I guess as soon as it does dry up, you could wash it off. You can tell by that way. It has such a nice like minty feel, you know, that like tingly minty feel that products can give you. This has it. It smells like mint. It smells so good. If you like mint products, you're gonna love this. And it applies really smoothly, and so far I've been loving it. I think it's an amazing mask, and I would definitely repurchase it if y'all are looking for a good mask for those oily skin types. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two, or maybe can take some of my skincare routine into your routine. It's always kind of hard to find products that work together, but I really think I've found like my perfect routine that has been working for me, and I actually see results, which is amazing because it's hard to see results sometimes, and sometimes you can use a product for months and still not see any result, and you feel like you kind of wasted your time. But these products have really worked for me. If there's any products that really work for you and you are oily combo skin type, then please let me know down below, because I'm always like interested to see what other products there is out there, and I'm always up for trying new things, especially masks. So if there's a good mask recommendation for oily combo skin, even a good like moisturizing mask, because winter is coming and I know I'm going to be on the hunt for a good moisturizing mask when the time comes, because I know last year my skin got super dry and I just didn't know what kind of mask to use, because all I use is like clay and charcoal and stuff like that. So let me know what your fave masks are of any skin type. Thank you so much for watching, and thumbs up would be great as I'm trying to build my channel, and please subscribe if you aren't already, and we be seeing you next time. Bye bye.